Viewer discretion is advised.
Dream Team's alright with me. Dream Team's alright. Oh yeah, I'm Roy. I coach Destroy. This is Warn Dog.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
V8.
Calvin! Coach of Calvinator.
And we're here at what is very underrated but very important. DT pre-season.
The most important part of your DT season. It's now. It's on.
It is now.
In the
It is
sun.
on. Now, Warnie, when can we actually expect the season to open officially?
Well, I've done a little bit of computer hacking. It's going to open early February, so be ready to log on there early February. If you're watching this in February, it probably already is open.
So you'd want to have some hard yards under your belt by now, though, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
By that season opener.
Get some players locked in, do your study, do your research, and make sure that you are ready to hit round one. Bang.
Speaking of round one, it's got me worried.
Oh.
Exactly the same as last year.
It is.
Thursday is the
first
lockout,
game.
first
Richmond
game.
Carlton, I think
So
it is.
am I going to be stuck with like a Lem Anthony on my ground again like last year? What am I going to do, V8?
Well, it's called, they're doing a new thing this year. It's
Oh, yeah.
called parental lockout, but it's not actually called that. It's called, was it?
Partial lockout.
Now, the way that works,
Yeah, how does that work?
Doggy, tell them how it works.
Because I'm the only one that can understand big words. Now, how it's basically going to work is quite simply, we'll be able to lock our teams in as normal, but you can make some changes on that Friday. So it's going to sort of open back up. You can't obviously trade out anyone that's played in that Thursday game or trade anyone in.
Yeah.
So it's just going to make it a hell of a lot easier.
Bloody
So
oath
world
it will.
and virtual sports,
Yeah.
that is sensational.
Especially when it gets all clogged up and that towards the, towards lockout, it's
rubbish.
panic station.
Very
And
frustrating.
now we'll have all the
They
teams,
fix
we'll
that.
know exactly what's going on, we'll have all of those guys. If you're worried about someone playing or not, you know the teams as a normal Friday lockout it would be.
Wow.
So
Ah, hello there. Albert Lloyd here, PhD DT, and I'm here to give you 3 tips for the pre-season. My first tip is to look for people whose role has changed within the team. It might produce more DT points. Also, look for people who have had the full pre-season. You don't want someone who's had an interrupted one now, do you? Oh, the third one. Don't believe everything you read on the intranets, on the Google, on the intranets. The only good site going round's really that dreamteamtalk.com, I believe. Anyway, enjoy the pre-season. Righto, we've been tracking the pre-season pretty hard to this point, so what we're going to look at, if we had to lock a player in each position right now, we'll just go around and see who we would actually lock in each position. Starting quickly with the backs, who would you go, PA?
Sam Fisher, disappointing year last year. He'll definitely climb this year.
Warren?
Dog?
Hodgie, lock him in, DT Helk's own, bang, Hawthorn's just going to explode.
They will.
For me, it's Carazzo. He's named in the back line and he's a midfielder. So that's it for me, Carazzo.
Yep.
Midfield, who would you go, V?
I'd go the top scoring player of the competition, Dane Swan. Go him early, lock in captain all
How much
day.
money do you get?
Pretty exy. I'll go Adam Cooney. I reckon the little blood nut is going to be, he's going to turn his 90 average into 100 and he'll probably be my little walk-up captain early.
Yeah, Bryce Gibbs, he's my boy. He's going straight in. He'll be my walk-up captain
110
too, I
average
reckon.
for him.
Good call.
Yeah, he will. He will. So he's actually going to go up in value. Ruckman, V.
Lobby guy that plays for Port Adelaide.
You sure he plays?
Not yet. He was drafted 2007. Good bench player. He's going to be
He'll
under.
be your third ruck.
He's going to be under 100 grand. So get on him.
All right, I will.
Good.
I want a big Cox and I'm going to get one by the end of the pre-season.
Yeah, nice. I'm going to go with Big Cruiser. Breakout here, so I'm getting back on again.
We still make that same Cox joke.
It's good, isn't it? It works.
Right, what have we got left there?
Forwards.
And my locking forwards, Jackson. He'll come back from a snapped peg. A little risky, but I think he'll be good for us.
I'm going to go Chopper's boy, Cyril Rioli. Apparently, what is he paying for the Brownlow?
51s.
That's
$9
a bargain,
for
Chop reckons.
5 spot.
Get on.
Yeah, I'm going Jonathan Brown. It's breaking all my DT rules, but I'm
No
doing
Carlton
it.
players?
No, he's training with midfield, okay, and Fev's in the team. He's just going to average 10 marks on the wing alone.
Oh, whoa.
There you go. Hot tip.
There you have it. All right, g'day. You're here with Calvin and the old Warn Dog, and we're here with a top 50 draft bet, Jesse Crichton. He's from North Launceston here in Tassie. but he's with the Fremantle Dockers at the moment. Jesse, how you settling in over there, mate? How's it going?
It's been alright so far. It's a bit hot over there.
Yep.
It's a bit different from here, but other than that, we've been doing a little bit of training.
Yep.
Just getting eased into it at the moment.
What we really want to know is how the Fremantle Dockers are going at the moment, because there's a few blokes on our radar. Rex Palmer, how's he travelling at the minute?
He looks alright, I suppose. He's doing all the training. He's working pretty hard. I reckon he'll be alright, actually.
And what about Roy's boy, Stephen Hill? He's a skinny lad, but he's apparently bulked up a bit. Has he?
Yeah,
Alright.
he looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's number 5.
He's tanked on, good. Ahead of you, number 4 draft pick. I can't say his name. What's his name? Morabito. How's he travelling now? Is he worth picking up, mate?
I reckon he is. I think he's in the rehab group at the moment. Just strengthening up muscle and tension, I think, but he'll be fine.
You'll play round 1? Do you reckon
Yeah,
you'll play round 1?
he'll be right by it. Just too close.
What about any other of the guys that went in the draft? Say any of the top 10 picks went to other clubs. What about those guys for a round 1 pick, you reckon?
Dustin Martin, I reckon he's built pretty big already, so pretty good skill. I reckon he'll make a good game. Yeah, Trent Grove, I reckon he'll play.
Yep, right.
He played AFL.
Yep.
Now, your dream team history. How have you gone with your dream team boy? Have you ever done dream team?
Yeah, I've tried a couple of times, not so good. I just ran out of money pretty early, so I just stopped.
Now, we'd like to thank Jesse for joining us today. We reckon Jesse could possibly be Launceston's first Brownlow medalist. So, all the best for that, mate. We appreciate you coming along. And I hope we see you round 1.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks a lot to Jesse. He's a great kid, and I think he's going to be a great DTer over the next few years.
Brownlow medalist.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to watch him in the NAB Cup too.
Well, in the NAB Cup, one of the new features for DT this year too is you'll actually get your team all locked away and locked it in there, and you'll be able to see their scores of what they scored in the NAB Cup.
In the NAB?
Yeah, in the
During
NAB.
the NAB.
So it's like a little trial scoring type thing. So that's going to be fantastic. Well done again, Virtual Sports.
They're on the bloody ball this year, aren't they?
Great idea.
Well, I'm back, everyone. I'm back to do the Dream Team stuff. I was going to retire. I was going to hang up the boots. Spoke to some loved ones about it. You know, I wasn't sure where I was sort of heading with my sort of dream teaming and that, and spoke to Dad about it, and if I should carry on with it. He said he didn't really care. He didn't really know what I was talking about. A couple of people told me that perhaps I was a bit too confident last year. I guess sort of reflecting on it now, getting sort of these winning t-shirts, you know, made up after round 3 was probably too confident. But don't you worry about me for a second, because I've gone ahead and hired an accountant to help me choose my team correctly and spend my money wisely for the first part of the season. Midfield, Ablett, Bartel, Del Santo, Didac, Selwood, Vince. How does that check out?
You're about $2 million over the cap, and that's without a backline.
Right, okay, well this is where you've got to be sort of smart and sort of experiment with different things, isn't it? Why don't we swap Del Santo for Montagna?
Still over.
No, nothing. Right, well, this is fun, isn't it? You sort of got to be patient about it, but it'll happen. What about...
Alex, my wife and kids will be wondering where I am. Can't you just do an auto-fill team?
No! No, don't even say that. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying you to come here and tell me to do an autofill team. That's not how it's going to work.
Are you even paying me?
No, I'm not going to. But I tell you what, I think I'm onto something here. What if we were to swap Vince for Didac? I think this is the one. This is the one. This is it.
Now you're $7 million over the cap.
No, God damn it! Take 5. Take 5. Appreciate it, Jeff. Take 5, mate.
All right, now I've just remembered another brand new feature for the DT 2010 season is that your dual position type players, so players like a Hodgie who is probably named as a mid and a back sort of thing, he's going to be much, much more important this year. So really think about some of those...
I'm not happy because this year I'm going to be without a job because you know why? I'm not going to pick any spazbots that are going to get injured. But I tell you what, if you let me down, you will get the chop.
Settle down, Chop. Settle down, mate. Look, now this is going to be the best year of Dream Team ever. We are that excited, it's unbelievable. Hopefully you're just as excited.
Come on!